Hi. This is my fourth video and almost Christmas edition, and that's my dad over there. In case of everything, yes, this is my dad. He came in the video. This time, going to taking some work for Uber. Since this is the Christmas edition, I guess I could just talk about the holidays and even the Christmas, mostly Christmas than the other holidays, but in my opinion, and some believing, some not. So, starting for Christmas for a reason. I think it's a religion, happiness, and everything, but sometimes it's not what it seems to be. Like, let's say you actually had a good religion on the Christmas, of course. Like you have the ones where you like to become like you like the ornament. Like we didn't have ornaments yet because we have a different opinion, and there were reasons why we do or not do celebrate Christmas. But we'll say in a way that we're going to. So let me ask you about what's going on. So for the first thing I ever going to talk about is basically the religion and the believings as a Christian guy. For myself, I do believe somehow Christmas, but not all the time. Like really not all the time. I'm not a religion. I'm a religious person for Christmas, but I'm not a full celebrator because there's sometimes I do celebrate and sometimes I don't celebrate because I do actually have reasons to not and do somehow Christmas, yeah, Christmas is the only basic definition of children going around having a good reminder of one letter Santa Claus, which is basically Santa Claus, what they need to be good or bad. And when I can be a bad boy, you get cold. I never have one, never in my life, but I still remember this, of course. But okay, so let me talk about why Christmas is the thing that I first. Let's start with the first thing why I'm gonna say about Christmas. For first thing about Christmas is basically because of the fact that you the fact that you had a good time in there. It has some good and bad where you know how temperature go to the warmest soaring in Christmas year. Like I have no problems with Christmas, but there was sometimes the fact that it is a religion that you love to celebrate happiness and everything that you go around. But that's the like we have this motive of going around Christmas, like you get the spirit of Christmas, like you have the holiday spirit. For me, we all have that. Like for me, we all have that because everybody celebrates holiday Chris spirit, even though we work or not, or even some people don't. Like it's not simple. It's not even simple because it's not even like easy to explain about how you could go ahead and just say that yes, Christmas is the only thing that you want to celebrate, but it's not like the only thing you want to have in your life because since that's okay, look, that's not how it works. Like a lot of people actually enjoys Christmas in some religioning fantasies, stories about Santa Claus, the one who's a legendary. He's a legendary Christmas spirit who is usually the known figure of all children, and then there was otherwise like the one of those stories that go like my first period opinion, I prefer like a lot of stories, like The Grinch. In the case of like the movie itself of the Grinch Elimination movie, it's not a bad thing. However, I like the classic, but even though it's not even simple. So, questions about why Christmas it about everything. Okay, it's about Christmas to be honest. Like, is this like what like where you put a tradition on curve, like you call it Noel, you do what you say the Christmas Island. When you find those things about like the North Pole, the South Pole, like it doesn't make sense. North is goes up, like South is down. Like what? Why? Why? It's like it's not correct. So basically, look, a lot of kids are having a joyful experience. Like I do the same. Like I do the same as the joyful experience of a Christmas spirit, like as a kid. But somehow it's not like you seem that you need to understand it. Like, let me tell you, if you ever thought about like Christmas is a thing about having the holidays, having the little Tinkerbell on the under the head to make sure to go for the kids, the Cabana Bells. Like my favorite is the Cabana Bells, and even we celebrate tradition Christmas in a way of differences. Like let's say the music, the celebrations, the acting, the everything of Christmas. Like, is that a bad thing? But it's also like it's not a good thing. Like, you can get all those Christmas spirits of memories you got, but for me, I think that it's only because of Christmas spirit was not the evil. It's not even simple. It's not simple because since it's like this. It's like you actually have a good Christmas spirit. Like let's say you have the jolly jolly on the hand song, and yes, that is like you sing because you actually singing the Christmas spirit, and it's really what it is. Like the only thing is that the mistletoes, the card settings, the Christmas contribution and the activity, like you get trivia nights, you get the scavenger hunt, like the Easter Bunny. You can create your own quiz by only for making like you fight for all ages, old people, lively people. Like that's the thing. Like as a like a kid, when you grow up, you don't have the responsibility to give your family something because somehow it's depending on your family giving to you as a kid. But when you grow up, now you got the responsibility to give your family as a responsibility of a gift. That's what I think in life. Like in a Christmas spirit, you have to actually has a steak. Like you actually got to cook for the night for 24 of December, like the night, or you want to go for a different one, like let's say a way of living as like we live in a world that we believe in religion as a heart of a family together as a king and king, but somehow it's not like that. It's like you show like this, like how do you say this, it's like this when you actually talk about Christmas, it's not a simple thing, really. It's like you have a good jolly ollie thing. Like you like the jolly ollie, you like the reindeers and everything. But for my question is, imagination comes by many kids around there, and it's like they have the lowest out of IQ in there, has the lowest amount of IQ than us. Like we actually thought kids give a fantasy world where you make them little smiles. However, we could just say it's not a simple task for us families to do that. Like it's not even a simple task, to be honest. It's not even a simple task. It's a difficult task. It's a very difficult task. Like let's say you need to show compassion on your kid, like you want to show them, like you want to show those kids that you actually have a compassion of a heart. That's the thing. You show compassion and heart, and sometimes these compassion and heart is the best thing you can do. Like it's like you give a heart of a gift. It's like they like a toy, a game, or something. Like that's what I like. That's what I've been through. Like I actually like to have gifts, like video games or anything. Like for me, when I grow up, I thought about video games or other stuff, but mostly video games until I actually grow up and become more mature. Now it's not only video games no more. Now it's everything else. Like for me, it's everything else. Any gift I want is only a gift that I wish to have. Like every holiday, in a case, like you actually get the February, you get the Easter, the Valentine's Day, the Easter's, and everything. Like you actually had a choice of living. Like it's a choice of living, and you actually need to have to understand that Christmas is a spiritual one. Like Christmas, where you need the born of Jesus, like Christ, like Christ, Christ. Like when you get rid of mass, it's Christ. Basically, Christ. It has a tradition of It has a good tradition. Like it has a first festival of the birth of Jesus, which is basically the from the early 20th century when Christmas was only be a sacred family holiday observed by Christians and non-Christians alike, devoid of Christian element and marked by increasing elaborate safer of gifts, like the born of Jesus Christ was the baby. And that's like it's like a religious story that the story in the past we don't see, but it, we understand what it is. My first opinion is that I like how it looks like. I like how it works. I like how it's made. I like how it's precaution. And now we know about Jesus Christ, even though he's our beloved one. That we believe that he got crucified to God. Like it has a tragic story, to be honest. The secret of Christmas is for a mythical name, which is known as everybody's favorite children mythical name, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is actually a favorite thing about everybody. Like if you think about the three kings, like the mage king mages, like from Mexico, it's like a different story of two of them, the Reyes Magos or Santa Claus. And it's like you have a religion and showing that it has a mythical day. Like for me, even though it's like they were devoted because it has a pivotal role. Like Christmas time, run by a avid true empathy, consideration of cultural religious, a sacred tradition to bring family together, faith and culture, with emphasize the joy, hope, generosity, and goodwill. For me, when I think about culture break together as a reunion is a unity for me. Like unity is actually for a Christmas for me. Like you come together, you share the same goal. It's actually a unity, and that's why I think that's what I think about unity. To be honest, it's like you show a lot of people about it, and for me, when I first thought about Unity, it was actually very very understandable how one goal and another, like friendship is actually most loving closeness, while unities go separate but showing the same interest of same goal, like closeness versus the interest. Put it together and it does little matches, but unity goes first because yeah, unity is stronger. Like freedom is actually the whole the current like the communion of me. It's like I believe on the term of communion, and unity was one of those things. Like when I first start to read the Bible of the biblical accounts and significance, the only thing that this has two scriptural accounts as known as Jesus Christ's birth are found by the New Testament, one in the Gospel according to Matthew and the other from the Gospel according to Luke, which is basically where you actually get to understand it. Like the Gospel according to Mark begins with Jesus as an adult, and the Gospel to John start with a historical existence. Luke's Gospel shares detail of a annunciation from the 1.26 to 38 for a reason. Like that's the where which the Gabriel, the angel Gabriel, announced to Mary that she will conceive a son by power of the Holy Spirit to be called Jesus, and Mary said, "Here I am, the servant of the Lord. Let it be with me according to your word." Like that. When I read the Bible, it was showing the story about like you ever have classical books? Like those classical books are good. Like for me, my favorite classical book either is the Odyssey, which is basically 20 years in war from the Trojan War to go back home, and sacrificials, betrayal, unity to mutiny is actually what it is for everybody. Like, for my opinion, I like the story of Odysseus because the Odyssey shows a lot. Now, basically, for all you questioning out there, if you fake that you like to put on the comment and say, what is your favorite type of gift you ever wanted to have? Well, for me, is anything, but in a specific term, I like whatever it is. For me, is for video games. Like, I'm a video gamer. I have no problem playing video game, but sometimes it's just like when you get distracted and then you start to make sure to, like, there's the pros and cons in each set of things that you're doing. Like, me doing YouTube is a pro and a con. Me doing the cooking is a pro and a con. Maybe this one, that one. Yeah, I get it. It's a pro and con in a way that you have to take responsibility. Like, for me, I understand my decision to play video games because it's fun, entertainment, and basically shows emotion that you feel like the sugar rushery of having a good time. But however, it's a bad thing because it has like distractions, even killing minds. I don't know if that's true. Like, do games kill minds? Probably, but not only because of it. Okay, I was like thinking about like what about for a reason for me for celebrate Christmas. Like, I play a piano to start with Christmas, and for me, I was like, yeah, I would start Christmas by playing a one piano. Well, not only a one piano, but you want to play as the game's going. Like, for me, Valentine's Day, it's only a different mode. A Fourth of July, Thanksgiving, Patrick's Day, other stuff are fine. Well, this is only Christmas, and I want to talk about the different celebration of religion that has. And for me, when I first saw about Christmas, I think about these are joyful times. Like, for me, I'm a kid for a joyful time. It's like you reminded those days when, yeah, you get a gift that you like and then the others don't. Yeah, you probably hear that. Like, I'm not a bad guy for it. It's like it's not a bad one. Like, I just remember those days. Like, it's just show that it has the way of living. Like, you actually gets to like it, and then when you try to make sure you get over the wall, it shows you that you actually had the only thing that you get a gift. Like, you like to get a gift that you want, but somehow the gift that you want is not gonna be the gift that you earned. Like, let's say you gotta take care of the gift you earned. Like, take care of your gift, take care of that. Yeah, that's what it is. You actually had to take care of the gift. And for me, I really understand what it is. Hold on, I'm just here. There we go. Sorry about that. So basically, it's not even simple. The simple things about showing about Christmas is that you have a Christmas religion that you need to understand about the story, even though you want to celebrate into the current. Like, for me, I believe in Christmas, yeah, but somehow there's something deeper than the surface. Like, when I grow up, I thought about that Christmas is a good thing, but it's just like consuming your mind, to be honest. For me, I do like to celebrate, but in a way, I don't like to. Like, the reason why I don't like to is that it consumes your mind, thinking that it is a religion that you like to have a joy, but those are just imaginations that doesn't exist in a religion. Like, you actually need to understand that it's a thing that you always had to have. Like, that's not like you want to like body consume. Like, it's like manipulation. Let's say you get manipulated by Christmas, and that's like really, really really convincing to say. Like for me, I always believe on yes, I always believe on what is in under the surface. Like let's say I look at under the surface right down there and then just see the deeper meaning than the happy meaning. Like you want to go ahead and look up for a reason. Like every time when I learn of this in a life lesson, like this is a life lesson for me. And here goes my words. Cases of everything that you wish a fantasy story come true. Sometimes those fantasy stories comes with lies. Let's say that every time you think of what you think it is, it's not what you think. Sorry about that. The thing is, in life, you show how these things about Christmas or a religion that you believe that you want to have. Like, if you believe on anything, it's only when you don't see it. That's why everybody said, yes, they do exist, but sometimes they don't. No, like they believe they did. They believe they did a ritual of the Ouija board or the things that they do. But the truth is, they don't know if they did not do it. If they did do it. Like for me, I'll be honest, I did not do it. I didn't want to try to do whatever I could. Like I don't believe on Christmas when I sing about happiness everything. Sometimes you cannot be happy because sometimes people are just got aggressive. Like whenever you go outside and when I look at people around with my parents or anything, everybody goes serious into it. Like they go serious, they go serious, they you see the expression that the change of mood is Christmas. It just feels like wow, being nice, not don't be naughty. Well, for me, I could be nice. I love to be nice, but in ways that you cannot be nice forever. Like you can't be the silly goose. Like around the world, you don't see people are happy. Like you see people were like, let's say like you they were like mad because somehow the world ain't gonna be a nice place in the world because you live in a world that you think it is a nice place, but in reality it's not. It's really not. Because why it's not a good place? Because it's not a really a good thing to live in a world where you find it. Like in a way of living that I live in now. It's like you everywhere doesn't go around is kindness. Kindness comes from people showing it than being the life of it. I show kindness because I do like it. I don't bored with it, but I do show it because I want to open up the doors on myself. That's what I do for kindness. But in cases of everything, it's not because people think that you're kind. It's people what they think is you are not into it. That's what it is. Like if you're not into it, then you're not into it. That's all. That's all you can do. Like that's all you have to understand. Like if you're into it, you're into it. Not basically not into what you think it is good. Like I think it's good because I think it actually is a living. It's a really good living to show that maybe a heart of of everybody that does the kindness well. Like if you show generosity or loyalty or honesty or kindness or laughter or friendship or any type or unity or hope or whatever, every positive has a con. Every positive has a con. And the reason why is simple. Not everybody what seems what they all seem. Like let's say you want to do like you want to get this gift, but this gift costs you a good and a bad in the same time. The good about this gift is that this has a good gift. Like let's say a video game. This is very fun to play and very much like and you like let's say you have a disc and then this has a good disc that plays the game very much. However, the con is that you don't know if they did well the game, if they do well the game, if they did a well done on the production, or make sure you don't break it. Like that's the disc. You don't want to let it much scratched because the most scratch it gets the disc doesn't work. And it really happens. Like really. It's annoying. It's really annoying because for me, I like what it looks like for a video game and disc. Like if you have a PlayStation that you actually own and then you actually got a disc and then you break it, then that game is over. Like you're game over. You finish the disc. You can't continue anymore. That's what it is for me. Like for me, I think the disc ruins it. For other stuff, like you played the video games in the computer or any games on the phone. I'm where nah, I'm over here. Like yeah, I'm holding a phone over here. The thing is that only a gift costs you money, but you have to be aware that that money only is a usable thing. Let's say you want to be very useful to yourself, and you could be very useful for yourself, but only because the fact that the gift that you get is like the what tool you get or what they you had to accept that that's the gift that they're gonna give you, because if you don't accept the gift that they gave you, then that's your waste of gift that you're thinking about. Like let's say you like this gift but you don't want it. Like there's a reason why they give you a gift like with clothes. Like everybody doesn't like pants, doesn't like clothing in a gift. As like little kids like me, like not me, I'm 20, but past the day of what I was a kid. And if you all kids are watching this video, if you think about it, listen up. A gift like you don't get a toy easily. Like you don't get only a toy. You have to get clothing to make sure that you, because when you're in growth, you're growing up to become something else. Like you want to grow up to become something else. They want you to understand that clothing is a thing of dressing up, make sure you don't get naked. Second of all, it shows you that it helps you to, let's say, give you up the curve. Like they need to buy you clothes because you're growing up and they need you to be like, if they're about fashion, then fashion because of appearances. That is the opinion of people when they think about appearances. That's the opinion of people. For me, when I look up for fashion is not a thing for me. Like everybody dresses who they are and they dress good. However, they have to understand that if they actually like the dress, like, is your opinion, like, think about it. The power is not from your hands, but it was like if you're a fashionista and you're helping to dress them well, then you have to have the opinion to dress up well. For me, when I actually see a lady or a man dressed, that is their living dress. And when people judge it, that's like based on their own discretion of their personal opinion of, let's say, showing that you're dressing differently than other else. Like if you're going to a fancy restaurant with a dress of shorts there and they're not gonna let you in, they're not gonna let you in because they think about they don't want an appearance. Like look, appearance it's not a important thing. Attitude is a important thing than appearance. Like let's say appearance is a thing that you want to check on it. Like you check on the appearance about what the hell is this dress up as. But if you're talking about like appearances, then that's not how it works in a living, because appearance is actually the dressing of that person, and then you have to understand that person decided to dress like that. That's what it is. That's what I think about when Christmas comes up. Like you need to dress festive. Like okay, I can dress festive, but it's my opinion to dress festive, and that's true. The power is not from the people who needs to listen. It's the power from the people who needs to act if they're gonna listen. Like that's what it is for the living. Like they don't force you to dress differently. You have to decide if they're gonna let you in or not. Like for me, if I was dressing differently, then I would be like, okay, I may dress differently, but I'm not. But I'm not that even. But I'm even trying. Well, maybe not everybody could trust you're trying, but for me, I believe I do try. Like I'm not into a bad description of dressing. Dressing is not a bad description. It's not. It's not even a bad description. Like if you dress something differently and you're dressed so bad, then it makes you see signals. Like let's say you show signals that dress ups are sometimes signals. Like let's say this way. He dressed as bad as he looks because he's poor. That's a signal of the appearance background and the appearance of the looks. But you don't understand that the attitude is the biggest part of the appearance because the attitude is the background personality. And that's where I think, like, yeah, you may be nice, but you're not fully nice. Like, we're not angels in this point. We're just like angels being nice, being innocent. Like, we're not even a full angel. We're just angels that has like you have the reason to be mad. You have the reason to be against it. You have the reason to be like all of that. It's not because it's bad. It's because it shows that you're having a thing that you don't realize in the surface. Like if you look deeper the surface you're going, then you're looking deeper, then you're looking like you're understanding the reality. Like for me, when I look at the reality, it just feels like you need to open up your eyes. Like it shows that you don't want to be in the same place in the same time and be the worst thing in your life. Like the only thing you have to do is to change for the better. Like the way it is actually true is not because of people thinking that it is true. It's the people thinking that it is honestly looking as true. Like let's say you actually are innocent but people are saying that you are blamable. That is the thing of people viewing and showing that maybe you don't look as you look. Maybe like you're looking as like you're looking like this guy and then you're trying to say that he looks bad, but he's not to look bad in the way of the image. He looks bad because he has tattoos, he has everything. Like for me, I think about tattoos because tattoos looks cool, but it's not a good signal because sometimes people have a little decretion of tattoos. But for me, for tattoos, as a decretion for me, the problem is that tattoos doesn't show badness. They show signals that maybe you want to have a art on you. And yeah, maybe they show art on you, but sometimes you have to understand first. First, you need to look under the image, getting under the image, and think what you're thinking. You think this guy has a tattoo because he's bad, because he's a delinquent or a biker. Well, every biker is a dangerous foe, but not all of them. Because people view them as dark. Like you don't know when there were predators, like those things. Like we don't like predators, we don't like porch pirates, we don't like scammers. That's like what they think. Like you look at it and then you look at the type that you're looking. That's what it is. However, it's not because the people have reasons to do it. It's because people has the reasons while the other people are showing the reason that you cannot do it and they don't do it. And that's where it comes to listening. Listening is basically the hardest thing to do. Like you listen to the recommendations. It's easy to listen, but however, listening on your guts is the difficult part. Like you're not gonna agree on them until you agree on yourself. Like for me, it's very difficult because somehow I don't agree on listening from my dad because my dad telling me that I need to do what I need to do. However, it's the power of saying you have a option to either listen or not listen. But for me, I'm learning how to listen. because basically I don't like to see what they see that I don't like. Like that's the living, really the living. Like you cannot force them to say that you need a thing. You have to tell them and think about what they're doing, because somehow everyone gets the consequences if karma comes back. Like for me, karma comes back for me. Like karma may be a little bit of a fate that you give out, but the your decision has your results, and those results comes with some consequences that you may did this well, but those consequences represent the other one that continue your life. It really is a thing that you live in. That's where you live in it. I do understand what you're thinking. What am I thinking about in Christmas? I thinking about maybe show people it don't just base on like what you don't like. Maybe show what you made of, show what they like about you, show what they don't like about you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. They don't listen to the disagree, because people don't respect everything. Like let's say they want you want them to respect you, but however you can't do that. Like you cannot force them or tell them, because somehow that's their decision power. Like decision power is comes to a hard cost. Let's say like this: you show a heart of that, you show a heart of that until you show a different heart of that. Like for me, when I show a heart, I want to show a heart of you. Let's say this. Let's say you want to show a heart of your personality and your living. Like this is the heart of me. Like we're living in a paradise where this is where we're calling yourself paradise, which is basically true, but not all true. Because somehow this is not paradise. But for us, if you think this is your paradise, then that is your paradise. People view like, yeah, this is not paradise, because they think that they understand that reality doesn't take paradises, or they think that they want to be a better paradise than this. For me, I understand, really understand about people disagreements, because they have a reason to say that they disagree, but they don't have to say that they have to force them to think that they need to think the same like they all do. For me, my opinion goes to a opinion where you actually listen or not listen. Like for me, you listen like you wished, but you can't listen what they wish. Like for me, I like what they do. I like what they give me. I like what they telling me. I like what they doing for me. I like what they're trying to do for me, trying to show me, trying to tell me, trying to everything. But only it shows when you believe it shows. Like people have their different opinions, and for me I understand the different opinions, but however I have to understand better of the opinion. Like the power of saying a term is saying like you have the power to say yes or no, but you have to understand that the yes is a weaker power than a no, because yes meant to say like you agreed and you continue, and everywhere you go is a yes. That's not how it works. A no is the biggest power, most negative power, but the biggest reasonable power. Let's say to say no is a no. Reason why they say no is because they have a reason to say no. Because when you grow up, you're gonna learn how to say a power to say no. Like you agreed, and then they don't agree with you what you're saying no for. Like they tell you that they need you to agree with them. However, you have the power to be agreeing on them or not agreeing on them. Because you're not following the same method. It's your decision to follow in the same page or go to a different page and just take your page like that. And that's like when you take decisions. It's like you take decisions on your kids or take decisions on your time. Now, for me, I take decisions on my time, because it's my decision to, let's say, want to go to YouTube and try to do what I could. Yes, it's my decision to do because I want to show you people that I could tell you about my background image. My background image is the biggest thing about YouTube because you know why? It shows a life lesson and they need to understand you as you because no matter how hard is you, you are you as a vessel. You are enough as a vessel. Maybe you need improvements because they think that you need to improve yourself and think that you need to take it seriously. And yes, it's actually very true. They need you to take it seriously because they in living in a life you don't know what continues for you. Like when I first started as understanding how the world is cruel, the first thing you're ever gonna know why the world is cruel is because when people don't have the same reasons as you do, and people disagree in general, like when they're in war. Like for me, when I believe in war, war is a part of a game. It's like it's not a game in real life, but it's a part of it because if they have a reason to say that this is your war, that is your war, and either you want to end the story or begin the story again. Let's say you want to end the story, try to finish it. If they don't agree to finish it, they continue not finishing it, but you're finished. Like you put your period and they continue without you because you're done with it. That's what it is for me. Like you don't do that. Like you have to show people that you need to show what they are. Like not for all of us, but for everybody who lives in a world where we're a bunch of deceit liars as YouTubers. Like everybody has a lie in YouTube. Everybody has a damn bad brain to the YouTube. Like one time when I first thought about the children YouTube, like the what if you all heard about that geographicy a geographicy one because you know the he goes traveling worlds until he was the one who is the gaslighter because he has a reason to gaslight people and think that they have a different motive. Like people judge him and because he did the worst thing he can do. Like people judge him. People do that. Yes, people actually do judge him. But the fact is because it's not because the people judge you because of everybody else, but it's the people who think that they need to understand you, that they need to know you better. Like let's say when you think about that predator of like Miniland, he has no reason to do that. Like yes, we all can agree he's a predator and he doesn't deserve any respect. But deeper down, you have to understand what is his reason to do it. If he doesn't give you the reason, then he's not gonna give you the greatest reason that he could give. Like he has to learn. When I first found out like that, it was the first thing I found out is that he never gives in his faults. Like if you do something wrong, you have to tell the true things, believe that is your fault, and take full blame on yourself than what you're doing. Like if you're being a predator and go after minors, then you're being a creep guy because since you're a creepy guy who actually go after them like a predator do. Like that's what I think it is because everybody think about like hey you have a good Christmas time and then you have a way of living in that you're making sure that this is not a good thing. Like that's the thing about living. No one is an angel in a way there are. Like every YouTuber has their good hearts where they show you the image, but however they're not showing you true image if they're actually being good. For me, I'm trying to show you my image of not good and be good, not good and be good. Like that's it. That's all I could show you. I'm showing my image good or not be good. That's all. I understand if you people think I'm bad or people think I'm good or people think I care about you guys to think about your opinion because your opinions are power to your own vessel and those vessels comes to us. When those opinions comes to commentary, those opinions comes to into or onto. That's all they could do. That's like that's like what they did. That's what they actually did. Because because look, That's what it is. Like you show people's opinions of you and then they don't respect you. And for me, if you have an opinion of hating your family or something, that is your opinion, but also you have to understand the reasons behind it. For me, Christmas is only a reason of living in a religious state, happiness, joy, reunion as a unity. However, it's not a good holiday. Let's say you're gaslighting, like let's say you're getting gaslighted by all the people out there, like you're getting manipulated, you're getting those things, you're getting all of that. Like that is what I show. And if your opinions are your opinions, I'm fine with yours because it's not easy what you show. It's not easy what you show. It's like you want to show them that you want to forgive them, but they don't forgive you back because they don't believe you anymore. Or maybe they don't because maybe you've messed up the speech because they don't give you the right because you don't admit it. For me, I think that it's good. I think it's good. Only just time. It's only when you show people what you are, and that's all you need to do. It's all right when you show people. It's okay. Besides, Christmas is coming up for 2 days. Tomorrow is good nights. Noche buena. The very good night. It is actually a family reunion that we're going to do. So there's going to be a good night, and next day is Christmas. Happy Christmas. Where I prepared the presents over there in the other room. It's a secret. Let's don't. If you watch the video, it's a secret. If you actually think about the present, don't think about it, please. I don't want to think. I don't want you guys spoil it. Okay. I was like living this world, and then you show how much time you want. Like that's what it is for everybody. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys understand that in this live stream of what I'm doing, this is a video of me telling you about Christmas believings and lessons of when outside world may be hard to show when you don't see. For me, you go either listen or don't listen. If you don't like it, then you turn back at it. That's why I do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And next video, I want to do a reaction video about the video games I'm doing. Okay. So I love to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please put a like and subscribe and comment down what is your opinion, what is your belief, what is your like. You could do a competition if you want. I'll be in there. Okay. So take it further. Good luck and have a Merry Christmas until the New Year's 2026. Good luck.